Hello, this is Dr. Eric Bricker, and thank you for continuing to watch Texas Family Insurance. Now we're going to go over choosing the Oscar health plan that's right for you. So you'll see on your list of different Oscar health plans, there'll be like 8 or 9 different plans that you can choose from, that they have different what are called metal levels, like bronze, silver, and gold. And the bronze plans have the lowest premium, the silver plans have the medium premium, and the gold plans have the most expensive premiums. Now, this is just a way to think about the choice. You don't have to think about it this way, but this might be helpful. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, okay, do you take a brand name medication? And the reason you want to ask yourself that question is because these silver plans, even though the premium is higher, your total cost over the whole year might be less because it gives you better prescription coverage for those brand name medications, whereas the bronze really doesn't. So there might be situations where if you're taking a brand name medication, being on the silver plan will actually save you more money than being on the bronze plan. So we're going to walk through how to check that. Okay, so you're going to go to the specific silver plan. You're going to click on Plan Details, and you're going to scroll down to Official Documents. You're going to see a link for the drug formulary, and that's a list of the medications that are covered by Oscar and what the copay is going to be. Now, it's going to take you to an Oscar screen where there's going to be a search bar, and you're going to type in the brand name of the medication that you or someone in your family is taking. So if you're taking insulin, you don't type in insulin. You need to type in the brand name of the insulin, like Levemir. So you need to type Levemir in there. Or if you or someone in your family is taking ADHD medication, you need to type in Vyvanse. Okay? So you type that in. You're also going to be asked for the dose, and then you're going to be asked to choose an Oscar plan. You don't know which Oscar plan you're going to use yet, so just use the Oscar Classic Silver just to check to see, 1, if Oscar even covers that medication, and 2, to see if it'll have a copay, right? So if you do take a brand name medication and it's covered by Oscar with a copay, then you probably want to go on this silver side for a silver plan. Now, if you don't take a brand name medication, let's say you take a medication and it's generic, like generic albuterol for asthma, or generic blood pressure medication, or no medication at all, then just come over here to the bronze side, okay? Now, let's stick with the silver. Okay, so we've decided because you've taken a brand name medication, you're going to choose silver. It's going to say, potentially it's going to say CSR over on the right-hand side, and it's going to look like a sun or like a little yellow emblem. That means cost share reduction. That means that the government is actually giving the insurance company extra money to make your co-pays and your deductible lower. Okay, so it's not gone away completely for the co-pays. But the point is that you qualify based on your income for this cost share reduction, which helps lower your copay amount. Okay, so now the question becomes, okay, which silver plan do you choose? And that really becomes a question of, okay, do you want a $0 or a low dollar deductible or not? And some people, and if you want a $0 deductible, in other words, you don't want to have to pay anything outside of the copay, then you would want to choose the Classic Silver Next. But here's the catch. The catch is that the copays for the Classic Silver Next are a little higher. So for like the brand name medication, it's a $75 a month copay. Now, if having a deductible doesn't bother you too much, then you would want to go with just the Classic Silver. And the trade that you're making is that the Classic Silver copays are a little lower. So the Classic Silver copays are only about $40 a month. Now, it might change based upon your income, but in general, you just need to decide, do you want the higher copay and $0 deductible, or do you want the lower copay and have somewhat of a deductible? Now, let's come over here to the bronze side. And actually, the largest group of people that choose individual and family insurance actually choose these bronze plans because they have the lowest premium. So here, the premium for the silver plans might be like around $150 a month, and the premium for the bronze plans could be like $0 or $20 or $50 a month, right? So it's a lot less for the bronze plan premium. Now, the question again for the bronze plan is, would you like a $0 deductible plan with just copays or not? Now, most people with their insurance are kind of used to copays, and so if you want a $0 plan with just copays, then you would choose the Classic Bronze Next. Now, the catch is that the premium for the Classic Bronze Next tends to be higher than the other bronze plans. So just know, for the privilege of having copays, you are going to have to pay a higher monthly premium. Now, if you want like the lowest premium possible, sometimes even zero, then you would want to come over here to something like the Classic Bronze, right? So that might be only like $20 or $30 a month. And the difference between the Classic Silver Bronze and some of the other bronze plans is it still gives you copays for 2 primary care visits per year. So a lot of times people will have some sort of minor illness, they'll still need to go into the doctor. And so you might want to have a copay at least for a couple visits. And so this way you at least get a couple of visits a year at a $50 copay, as opposed to the full price for the office visit, which might be like $100 or $200. Okay, so those are really, in my opinion, kind of your 4 choices. Okay, Classic Silver next, or Classic Silver if you take a brand name medication, and then Classic Bronze next, or Classic Bronze if you either don't take a medication or that medication is generic. And then what you're going to do once you make your decision is you're going to click Add to Cart. Now, that's the end of this video. In the next video, I'll go through how you actually sign up for the plan on healthcare.gov. And thank you for watching Texas Family Insurance.